in the process. Let me get out to Midlothian. Sandy, welcome to the Chris Salcedo Show. What do you say?
Hey, Chris.
Yes,
First-time caller, long-time listener.
thank you.
Last February, I am a grandmother of a 7-year-old first grader, and I was listening to one of his lessons. They were homeschooling in February, and one of the lessons
Remote
was about
learning.
farming.
Yes, remote learning, not homeschooling. Yes, I understand.
Oh, correct. Correct. And so I was listening to one of the lessons, and it was about a farmer, and the farmer was going to vote in the presidential election. Mind you, this is February. The election had already happened. And about people that were distressed about the outcome of the vote and what the farmer could do to make sure his vote counted. And one of the ideas that they were stressing to these students was you need to go to reputable news sources like CNN. And I absolutely dropped my coffee. And I said, what? Okay, so first I went to a school board member, Andrea Walton. And she told me she was not aware of the program, but to call the principal.
Well, hold on a minute. Before you go on, Sandy, let's just review. The very same, air quotes, news organization, CNN, that just came up with a story that talked about 160 China virus infections in a Texas youth camp, but didn't talk about the thousands of China virus infections being brought in by Biden's border crisis. That's who Midlothian ISD is saying is credible. What about this on the same subject? A Texas man who told CNN that he waited a little bit over 6 hours at a polling place in Houston to participate in Super Tuesday last year. He's been arrested. Why? Because he voted illegally. This is CNN chose this guy to come on their air and say, yeah, I was discriminated against because I had to wait I had to wait 6 hours. And this guy was a felon. He should never have been voting to begin with. Can CNN pick him or can CNN pick him?
Oh, heck yeah.
And this is who Midlothian is saying is a reputable source?
Is a reputable source to a first grader. And I was also told by the principal, don't worry, that had nothing to do with what was going on in the country. No. This program has been in force since 2003, and I just can't believe that. I cannot believe that.
Oh, no. But look, Sandy, you and I could sit here and say that one of the most disreputable agencies in this country for truth is CNN. They're some of the biggest degenerates, reprobates out there. I got an example. Sandy, thank you very much for the call. I appreciate it. Here's another example. CNN jumping on with His Eminence.